Hey Leos, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. Please note these are general messages, won't resonate for everyone. So just take what does, leave the rest. If none of it resonates, that's okay. It's just not your reading. Again, these are general, so it's picking up on a lot of Leo's energies. It could be Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. So that's a lot of people. Now that being said, I'm just going to get into it. This is person one's energy on this side, and this is person two's energy on this side. And then in the center, we've got the mutual energy, okay? So, I feel like the situation here is Verge. I'm about to confess my true feelings. Please be willing to listen. Now, that being said, I clarified it, and this person is feeling left out. This person is feeling like they're being rejected and that they're being told that they're sneaking around, if you will, or abandoning person number two, that they're not there enough, or that there's something that they're not being honest about. And I say that because person number two needs to practice forgiveness. That's the situation. And I believe that the forgiveness isn't stemming necessarily from what person one has done, but instead it's been a few relationships that may have gone sour in the past. Relationships in which it didn't work out. Maybe this person had been controlled or lied to, or they lost out financially. Maybe the person that they'd been with previously was abusive, or whatever be the case. I feel person number two was affected deeply. Maybe person two was married previously, but regardless, person number two has a lot of pain inside that needs to be healed. It needs to be healed in terms of letting go of this resentment for whatever's been done to them in the past. Because I feel like even if it's subconsciously, person two is punishing person number one for what's happened to them in the past. Person number one, how they see person number two is overthinking. I'm driving myself crazy. Thoughts of you keep consuming me. And also player energy and not happy with the offer that's being made. So you can see how person one here is seeing person two as, constantly questioning what it is that they're offering. It's like person one wants to be there, but person two is saying, well, you can't be trusted. You're going to leave. But the truth is this is something in person two's mind that they need to deal with. This is their own paranoia and their own fear. And their heart and mind are really divided. Person two is really divided. It's like their heart wants a connection, but yet their mind is saying, no, absolutely not. It's like their mind is trying to cause issues because it's holding on to the past, but yet it wants to move forward. The heart wants to move forward. But because this person can't forgive the past or move on, they're saying, oh, well, I'm going to make person one prove it. I'm going to make them do everything that I want them to do. They're being, I hate to say it, I feel like person two doesn't realize how selfish they're being. They're being closed off. They're being greedy. They want what they want when they want it. And if they don't get it, then it's like they threaten to leave. And I say that because person one, how they see the connection here is arrogance. If I don't get what I want from you, then I'll get it from someone else. And this is like also a bit of being spoiled, maybe getting money, getting pampered, treated, nurtured. I feel like this person is saying to this one, like, I've given you all that I can. No matter what I give you, it's never good enough because you're always accusing me of being a player. You're always accusing me of doing things that I'm not doing with that overthinking energy. And it is a bit of arrogance because it's like this person here seems to think that the world owes them something. But a connection is a two-way street. It's reciprocated. It's reciprocal. Okay? Now, not everyone's going to agree with that, and that's fine. Your belief systems are your belief systems. But this person doesn't see past their selfishness. And I say that because what this person wants or needs or is doing, it says grass is greener. I need time to see if there's better romantic options. And you can see they've got one foot out the door. So what's interesting is that person 2 here is the one who is constantly, it's like the way that they're holding this globe in their hand is like they're holding person number 1. They know they've got person number 1 hooked. So they're keeping their options open because they want to be spoiled, they want to be pampered, they want to be taken care of. And I understand that person 2 has been hurt. However, I don't think person number 2 understands how the psychological disassociation is happening here. Because person number 2 is constantly keeping their options open, that, oh, if I don't get what I want, I'm out. They are actually projecting onto person number 1 their disloyalty, their issues of non-committal behavior. Okay? And I say that because this person, you don't see them doing anything wrong. If anything, what this person has been doing, they've just been holding back a little bit, communicating as they can do, but it's his family. My focus has been on my family. They mean the world to me. So maybe this person has been conversing with their family about the situation or trying to find some clarity on how to move forward or how to deal with this. But this person's feeling like a fool. This person is feeling like they are being downtrodden all of the time, and to the point of escapism. It says, drinking seems to be the only thing that numbs my mental agony. So this person is to the point where they're so stressed because they're trying to prove to person number 1 that they want to be with them. But person number 1 unfortunately person number 2. Person 1 is trying to prove to person 2 how much they care about them. But person 2, they're causing their own issues, and I don't think they realize how they're doing it because there could be that psychological block. And this person's challenge is double life. I'm living a double life, and I'm a different person in each. Isn't that true? Wouldn't that make sense as to why this person is confused, and no matter what they give person 2, it's never enough? And the reason why is because person number 2 has some things to sort out. Here's this light and dark. And I say that because I went to do a clarification here, and we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, not all, just a few select, person 2 may even be struggling with their sexuality. Okay? They may be gay and they don't know it, or bisexual, or trans, or whatever be the case. And they might be struggling deep down and they haven't acknowledged that part. It could be stuffed down because they're trying to be what society expects them to be, or their family expects them to be. But that's just for a few. So that could be why this one can't really get going in a connection properly, is because this one has their own stuff to deal with. Now this person over here, they're having a tough time dealing with it because they're constantly being blamed. They're constantly being told, oh, you're connecting with your ex, or, you know, maybe person 1 already has kids, or, you know, a baby mama, and it's like, oh, well, you're paying attention to them, you're talking to them, and you're going to start things up with them again. And it's like person 1 is like, no, I'm not. I need to speak with her or him because that's the parent of my child. I'm not leaving. It's like no matter what this person does, they're being blamed for being sneaky and shady, when really it's this one who has the issues that they need to work out, whether it be practicing forgiveness and healing past actions to stop blaming person one for the unfortunate pain that they're still carrying from past relationships. But it's like this make them prove it is a bit arrogant, because this person is just do more, do more, do more. And this person, it's like, no matter what I do, it's not enough. And this one is at the point where they just can't deal anymore, I feel. So this person, as an outcome, they're sitting back and they're listening to their intuition. They know that there's something not right here. They know that something deep down isn't working out here. They know that there's an issue that they don't know about, but they just don't have their finger on it. And because of it, they're holding back and reconsidering whether or not this is a divine union. Okay? Meanwhile, this one, the outcome, is that they don't fully commit. They won't give their cup of love, right? They won't fully commit, and they keep person number one in the waiting game, which is, I've been slow to return, but maybe it's because I know you'll be waiting. So this person does the control thing, okay? So whichever side that you're resonating with, I hope that this gives you some insight so that you understand. But this person here, I feel, continues to flirt, continues to do whatever they want because they're keeping their options open. They're not willing to commit and give everything. They've got this double life situation going on, but yet they're projecting their insecurities or the situation of being left out in the cold or rejected onto this person, and they're rejecting person one. And the reason why they're doing it is because they've justified in their mind that it's okay to reject others, but heaven forbid I be rejected. Okay? So there's no judgment here. It's just sometimes we're blocked by our own misunderstandings of what the real scenario is. And so this person uses their will, and they almost bowl over people. It's like this person is so determined to say to person one, no, you can't be trusted. You have to prove to me how much you love me. I'm keeping my options open, but you're cheating, you're talking to whoever, or you're flirting with whoever. And it's just become a bit of an issue, obviously. So I feel like there was a really nice bond, or maybe this person really was crazy about person number two, right? Because in the beginning, this is the past energy. This person really thought that this was a divine union. But then there were past life relationship issues. So whether this person's been talking to their ex, or whether they just can't forgive the past and they're beating this person over the head with a stick from what they've gone through, this person is being held hostage from this one's pain or this one's belief systems. And I say that because here's that Hierophant. So I feel like there could be some conversation here because we have flirt, but unfortunately I see that I'm getting this feeling like this connection isn't really going to move forward, and we can see why. It's not healthy, but it's okay. It's a learning experience, right? And it pushes us to find the person that is meant for us. So let's get some advice if you're so inclined. What we got? Advice. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. I feel that this is very much for this individual here, person two. This person seems to think that they know everything, and they hold on to their belief systems like there could be no other possible way or no other possible truth. But they're doing it to justify their own behavior. So this person is constantly driving this one mad, I feel. But this one too needs to realize that they don't need to tolerate that. And for some reason, they feel like they deserve to be walked on. They feel like they deserve to be rejected because maybe this person rejects themselves. And I say that because, you know, there could be some codependent energy here. So let's get some advice for person one. Yeah. Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And that's so right. Person one has to stop playing it small. They need to turn this upright and take a leap of faith and feel good about themselves instead of trying to contort themselves to be what somebody else wants. Because here's the kicker at a higher level is that no matter how much this person contorts themselves to be what somebody else wants, it will never be good enough. And the reason why is because they're not good enough for themselves. So this person needs to realize how amazing they are. And once they do that, they will attract people and partners, for that matter, who will accept them for who they are. They need to accept themselves for who they are. So maybe this person feels bad that they had a failed relationship previously. They didn't make it work. But you know what? That's over. This person needs to realize that they're worth it. And this person here needs to do some inner work in terms of healing or figuring out their sexuality. And that's, again, just for a small number of you, okay? So that's what I've got for you. Let's see what's coming up in the near future. And then I'm going to close this out. Where's my near future for both, please? The Star. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Beautiful. So no matter what happens here, there is going to be healing. There's going to be healing for both. Okay? And if that means separating or staying together and working with what's been made apparent here, beautiful. Okay? And that's what I got for you. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, Leos, and see you again soon. Bye.